Hey everybody, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos about people showing off their radios, so I decided to make one showing off mine. These are 4 Kenwood Tk 360Gs decommissioned from an educational institution, and there's one TK3101 that was bought off eBay. These radios are perfect for anything that involves anything, because they're military standard. One of these radios actually has been underwater many times. This one is my personal one. When I use the fleet, I use this one. And funny story about it, me and my friends were out on a boat one day doing a beach cleanup, and we were using these radios, which wasn't a good idea. So one thing leads to another, and the boat we're on ends up submerging on shore, where the water is, in the boat, up, like the water is covering the boat. So this radio was on board the boat, and it got submerged in salt water. Now my buddy's radio was the same model, Kenwood TK3101, sorry, TK360, and that got submerged too. That one died. This one lived to tell the tale, surprisingly. The only problem I had with it was the monitor button wasn't really working, but it's fine now. So these radios are actually really good, because this one survived, something that would kill a normal walkie-talkie. Now, the only thing that you have to make sure you're doing if you're using these radios out in the rain or where you're getting splashed with water is you have to make sure that the the speaker mic jack or the data port is covered, because if not, then water will get into it. A good example of that is this radio right here, TK360. The speaker mic jack is uncovered. So if you're ever using these radios out in the rain, or any radios, to be honest, you need to make sure that it's covered if you're around water. Now, the thing that separates these radios from this radio is these radios are far more advanced and have a lot more features, such as two-tone encoding and DTMF signaling. An example of that would be, that radio's dead, this radio right here. This one has DTMF signaling, which is, it sends out a DTMF signal, or sequence, before a transmit. So when I push the button, this particular one does it before and after for some reason. I don't know why I programmed that one in there. But an example of that would be radio check, like that. And now the two-tone paging, to be honest, I don't really know what it does, but it sends a message that's encrypted with tones. So that would be an example of the two-tone paging, and that's the Kenwood TK360G setting that out. These radios are all operating on 462, 5625, which would be channel 1 on, regular radio. Now, all these radios are in perfect working condition. Some of them, the batteries might be dead. Yeah, we'll give it a check. Radio check. Alright, maybe this radio's dead. I'm using a Midland, one of those Midland kind of radios. Check 1, 2, check it. Yeah, I think the battery's dead on this. Check 1. Yeah. These radios, actually, the extra talks, I've been having a lot of problems with them. I wouldn't recommend them. I mean, they're waterproof and everything, but if you really want a waterproof radio, I'll show you one that I use on the boat. It's an ICOM ICM34, and these are waterproof. But I'm really getting away from the subject of the Kenwoods. The Kenwoods are perfect radios, in my opinion, and I'd be willing to trade them. I don't know. I've always wanted a Motorola MTS 2000 or an HT 750, but I personally don't think anybody would trade one of these for that radio. But I'd be willing to trade some of them for one of those. So, yep, that's all.